The second Monster Hunter Wilds beta has just been announced, and this is going to be an open beta available to everybody, not even requiring a PlayStation Plus subscription like the first beta, and it's going to be taking place in 2 separate periods. The first period is going to be February 6th through the 9th, and then the second is going to be the 13th through the 16th. And in addition to everything that we saw within the first beta, which is still going to be there, which we will cover here in a second, it's also going to have new content as well, both that they've already revealed as well as new content that they haven't revealed that's also going to be in this second beta test. But before we get into everything you need to know about the second beta test for Monster Hunter Wilds, thank you guys so much for 930 subscribers. I really appreciate the support. I'm still a little bit sick, still a little bit under the weather, but trying to get videos every day out for you guys. If you are new to the channel, you like gaming news and gaming reviews for RPGs, action-adventure games, etc., please subscribe and like this video if you like what you see here. Now, let's get into the content. If you remember, the first beta test took place back in November of 2024, and then offered a decent amount of content here, which is still going to be available in the second beta test if you did miss the first one. Now, this is going to include, obviously, character customization for both yourself and your Palico. You'll be able to traverse the world on your Mount Secret. On top of this, it has the original story trial where you fight this big battle toad called the Chatacabra. You also then have the Doshiguma hunt, these giant big bears that travel in packs, which you're going to still be able to fight in this beta as well. On top of this, there's 2 other monsters that weren't related to specific hunts or quests that were in the first beta. The first being the Balahara, this giant snake-like desert creature that literally causes sand whirlpools that you get pulled into and other monsters get pulled into, that uses the terrain to go around the map and attack you in different ways. And it was a super awesome fight. And you're also going to have the Ray Dao, this big lightning dragon-like wyvern creature that is going to come out when lightning and a storm is happening around the map. Really hard, really awesome. Group up and fight him if you did not get the chance to in the first beta. It was badass. You're also still going to be able to use every weapon that's going to be available to you in this game, so try out different weapons, try out different mechanics. You can have 2 different weapons at any given time as you're exploring the world with Secret, so try out different combinations and see what works best for you, and obviously provide feedback based on your experience. Now, with the second beta test, the only thing they've really announced new to this test versus the first one is going to be the Gypsaros hunt, a fight that we've fought many times in previous Monster Hunter games. Not the most grand spectacle fight of them all, but another one to just test out and another fun returning monster to fight. And I'm assuming for the most part that they're just trying to test out more of the performance side of things, which was a little bit of an issue in the first beta. Also, the lighting and the graphics were a little bit iffy. Sometimes they looked beautiful in the first beta. Sometimes there was definitely some glitches and bugs there with the lighting not looking as good as it wanted or needed to be. So I'm assuming that's the main thing they're going to be actually testing here, both the performance and the graphics, and a couple different weapons that people didn't absolutely love the changes to. Now, in addition to this, there is going to be more content in this second beta test that they have not announced yet, so I'll definitely make sure to keep you guys updated as more information comes out on that. Now, you'll also have your participation bonus, which I don't believe there's a new one for the second beta, at least that they've announced so far, but if you did take place in either of these beta periods, you're still going to get a pendant, which is a cool little Palico pendant, as well as raw meat, shock traps, pitfall traps, trank bombs, large barrel bombs, armor spheres, flash pods, and large dung pods. So you'll be able to have that when the game actually releases late in February, I believe on February 28th. And as I mentioned at the start of this video, this beta is going to be taking place for everybody. You don't have to have a PlayStation Plus subscription. It's not only PlayStation or PC or Xbox. Everybody is able to play this in either of these 2 periods, and cross-platform play is going to be enabled here as well. So make sure you clear your damn calendars for this. It's going to be an absolute blast. The first beta, I put in like 8 straight hours just playing this over and over, trying out different weapons, killing all the monsters. It was an absolute blast. Granted, yes, like I mentioned, there were some performance issues. There were some graphical and lighting issues here as well. I didn't use any weapons that specifically some people were talking about needed changed. However, everything that I played was absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to jump back into this this and play it again before the final release late in February. I also put out a full review of the beta on my channel, so go check that out if you guys are interested, where I talk about all the different monsters, all of the new mechanics, things that were brought over from previous games like Monster Hunter Worlds and obviously Monster Hunter Rise as well with the mount. So all of this stuff I put in my video, so go check that out if you're interested in seeing my review on the first beta, but I'm hoping the second beta is, if not the same, even better than my experience in the first one. And I'm also very interested to see what improvements they did make to the performance and the graphical side of things as well in this beta versus the first one. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are going to be playing this. Did you play the first beta and you're also going to be playing this? Did you miss the first beta and this is the first one you're going to be playing? Are you excited for this game to come out late in February? Is this one that you're going to be buying in one of the busiest months of gaming in 2025? Let me know down below. Like this video if you do like this video, and subscribe for more content like this. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!